Welcome to Canucks Last Week, where I try to cover everything Canucks hockey in a shorter amount of time than Anton Rodin played in the third period against the Colorado Avalanche. And wow, I'm speechless. The Canucks are on a 5-game win streak. What a time to be alive! I can't even remember the last time the Canucks put 5 wins together in a row. And so for this week's episode, I'd figure I'd talk about what's contributing to the Canucks' success, is it sustainable, and what does this mean for the Canucks' future? The first key to the Canucks win streak, and I think this might be the biggest key, is that the Canucks D-men are really getting more involved in the play. You're seeing guys like Stecher, Hutton, Tanev, and Tryamkin joining the rush, creating offense and creating turnovers in the neutral zone, really pushing play forward, and the team's 5-on-5 Corsi is reflective of that. In the past 4 games, the LA game doesn't really count because we got really outplayed, but let's not talk about that. Anyway, in the past 4 games, the Canucks have had a Corsi above 50%, something you really couldn't say at the beginning of the season. And what this means is the Canucks are outshot attempting the other teams on 5-on-5 play. And of course, the more shot attempts you get over the other team, the more chances the puck is going to go in their net and not yours. And yes, Colorado and Arizona aren't great teams, but I need to be positive at this point. I've just been so sick of being negative. This is really, really nice to see, and it's really fun hockey to watch. The next key to the Canucks' success has been the exceptional play of Sven, Baertschi, and of course, Hotdog Horvat. Yes, I have a stuffed dog wearing a shirt of the Anaheim Ducks Stanley Cup Championship here. Don't ask me why. The pair have been on fire during this 5-game win streak, both with 6 points. I asked Baertschi to shoot more in my New Year's resolution video, and man oh man did he come through. Those 2 goals in the Colorado game on the power play were exactly what I wanted. The first goal was an unbelievable snipe, and the second goal was great offensive awareness to know where the puck would be and bang it home. The guy's playing with confidence, and that is making him lethal. Thank you, Calgary, for giving up on him. And holy smokes, can we talk about Horvat's speed there on his breakaway goal? Connor Murphy had a football field-sized head start on Horvat, and Horvat was still able to beat him to the puck. And then the finish on that goal was pure class. Unreal goal. Sure, the Canucks don't have a guy like Austin Matthews or Jack Eichel, but Bo Horvat is one hell of a player. In Horvat's last 82 games, which goes back to last season, he's put up 57 points. That's the most on the Canucks. That's more than Henrik Sedin. The Sedins want someone to take over as the first line of the Canucks. And is Horvat that guy? I still don't think so. First of all, Horvat isn't getting the hardest matchups of the night. That's still going to the Sedin twins. And my other point is that, yeah, 57 points is a respectable first-line production, but that's not a first-liner on a Stanley Cup contending team. That's a first-liner on a bottom 3 team. And I mean, even in the future, if you look at it as Henrik as the 1A and Horvat as the 1B, I still don't think that's deep enough. Anyway, moving on to the Sedins production, they've been pretty quiet on this 5-game win streak. Daniel only has 1 point and Henrik has 4. I mean, Henrik's pulling his weight, but a part of me has to think that Magna is holding that line down. Hell, not even a part of me. All of me knows that Magna should not be on this line, and I don't understand the logic here that Magna is still on the line. Now, I'd love to see Anton Rodin playing up there with them, but it doesn't really seem like his conditioning is just there yet, so hopefully in a couple of weeks they can put him on the Tryamkin plan and he'll be back up to game speed, and I would love to see him on that right wing. Another player I'd love to see there is a guy the Canucks just picked up, Reid Boucher off of waivers. This was a great low-risk, high-reward pickup by the Canucks, and good job, Jim Benning. The guy scored 62 goals in 68 games for the Sarnia Sting in the OHL. That's pretty impressive in 1 season. He's also had some success in the AHL, and he had a pretty decent half year last year for the Devils. Hopefully he can find his scoring touch in a Canucks uniform. So, is this sustainable? I don't know, we'll see, but I will say that the Canucks have been scoring their goals from high scoring chance areas. If you look at the shooting charts all around me, all of the Canucks goals have been from in close and in the slot, which is good to see that the Canucks aren't a perimeter team. They're putting their noses to the net and they are burying them. Also, I'm really torn about these results. On the one hand, I love seeing the Canucks win, especially when it's led by the young guys, but the other part of me knows that the Canucks need to lose to get a higher draft pick. I still don't think the Canucks are a playoff team, and I definitely still think it's in their best interest to be at the bottom of the standings. But anyway, that's going to do it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like, and if you haven't already yet, please subscribe for more videos. I'm going to be posting one starting every Friday. That is my New Year's resolution. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week.